Hey guys, it's Scott from fxmissions.com. Just a note, I've finished the trilogy of Anthologies from the Forefront, and all 3 books are currently available on Amazon.
Take your leadership to the next level. It's time for the Foundational Missions Leadership Moment with Scott McClelland of FX Missions.
Hi, it's Scott McClelland with your Leadership Moment. Over the next several sessions, we're going to be focusing on a verse out of Matthew 23:10, where Jesus said, "Do not be called leaders, for one is your leader, that is Christ." Last time we talked a little bit about this. We're trying to get our minds wrapped around the way we view things culturally when it comes to leadership, and at the same time incorporate the words of Jesus here that are a direct admonition for us not to be called leaders or to be seen as leaders in some way. What's he trying to say? Is he serious? How do we incorporate this? This is something that I think is important to us, and we should not feel a compulsion to wrap our arms around the subject of leadership in a way that excludes what Jesus is saying. We need to get it, and we need to bring it on board. What is he saying? When I think about the concept of leadership, I've read many, many books on the subject. I've studied it for some years, more or less persistently, and there are many sort of authoritative voices on the subject of leadership, and there are many people who are trying to be known as authoritative voices on the subject of leadership. I think this is may get down to the crux of what we're looking at. What is Jesus saying? He obviously is cautioning us over a trap that has been laid for us, a trap where we consider ourselves and want other people to consider us as, let's say, leadership experts. Is that the way we should identify? And is that the way we want others to regard us? I think we're getting close here to the place where the trap is. Who's doing the leading? That's the question. Is leadership, when it comes to us as believers, just high-level followership? Been a lot of talk on the subject of servant leadership in the past decades. There's a lot of people who are trying to speak to that. And how does that fold in here? Servant leadership. Is it what Jesus was referring to? Is he saying that we should be called servants instead of leaders? And do we treat this admonition as a law? Is he saying avoid the subject of leadership completely? I don't think so. More food for thought here as we're making our way through this verse. Stay with us as we continue to unfold this and examine it from a variety of angles. I'm Scott McClelland with your Leadership Moment. Thanks for joining us. Contact me or us at fxmissions.com. Have a good one.
This Leadership Moment was produced in partnership with Engaging Missions. Have your leadership question answered by contacting Scott at fxmissions.com. Visit FX Missions to learn more about how you can grow your leadership and engage in missions. Visit engagingmissions.com for encouragement, insight, and resources from missionaries, ministry leaders, and church planters.